Good evening and welcome back to Slay the Spire. I'm Modi Apparatus. We're not going to get any preamble here whatsoever. We're just going to get right into another silent run here because I've been enjoying the poisons, been enjoying all the cool stuff that they can do. Let's get into one more run with them, and then next time we play the game, we'll switch it up to a different character here, probably back to the Ironclad, because that's the only one we'll have. The other character is going to be only once it gets out of early access, apparently, so can't count on that happening anytime soon. What we do have, though, is that there's updates every single week. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take advantage of those. I'm going to do these episodes on the update days or shortly thereafter and focus on the changes and talk about the changes to the game and that kind of thing maybe. This time around, pick a direction here so I can keep playing while I'm talking about stuff. This is a lot of question marks. I'm just kind of intrigued by that. And we have a campfire there. I think that's going to be interesting. If we go that way, what do we get? We get a very easy first area here. Very quick. Not necessarily a great thing to have a very easy first area, but yeah, maybe. There's a lot of stuff that can happen with those question marks, and some of them could be enemies. So let's just go try it. I'm intrigued by the question marks here, the randomness of it. So we got 12 damage to block here. Let's get this out there and discard one of these. Yeah, we can hit with a strike then. Okay. All right, we're off to the races. Anyways, this week's update, patch number 3, I think we're on, is called Balance, and it is a bunch of changes to enemies, some buffs to a lot of them. I'm kind of scared of the game now because I don't know what to expect from a lot of this stuff. They've changed around a lot of cards. We'll have to see if we can spot any changes in this update. Let's defend just a little bit there. But yeah, so there's a lot of cards and enemies that have changed here. Stuff that was easy for us before was, I guess, buffed because they saw it was too easy, obviously. So stuff like Snecko. If you guys remember Snecko, he's a snake character, kind of towards the second area, I think. Maybe an elite in the second area. And he does a randomized card thing. And it actually works out pretty well for us usually. So I could see why they want to buff him a little bit maybe. So the randomization hurts a little bit more than I think it's supposed to. Oh man, we gotta go another round here with this guy. It's all right. We got him. We only took 4 damage and 9 damage. It's all right. Couple of hits. Not too bad. Get a strike back in here. There we go. All right, not too bad. All right, 18 gold for our prize pool, and then we get Terror. Possibly apply 99 vulnerable. 99 vulnerable. And then exhaust. So this makes him vulnerable basically for the rest of the turn or rest of the battle because it exhausts afterwards, but it applies. They take 50% more damage from all attacks. They can't remove vulnerable. This is an interesting one. I'd be intrigued to try this one. This is a good card for when we get curses in our hand and that kind of thing. We can discard them nicely and just draw a new card for it. And then deal 4 damage to all enemies twice. This could get us into trouble. Man, this is not bad. I don't know. This one turns into 4 damage 3 times, I think, after the upgrade. I'd love to see what happens with 99 vulnerable. If there's maybe it just doesn't exhaust. I don't know exactly what the upgrade here would be, or maybe it's the 0 cost then. Let's try it. We've never tried it before. We're gonna try new things each time we can. We never tried that kind of hand before, so okay, we got a thief. Okay, so we might be able to get him. Early game here, these guys are pretty tough for us because we should have played this first. Oh well. Let's apply that, get that out of there. All right, so it's gonna work out in the favor because we got 7 to block. We can do this and discard this, and he's gonna take double damage. Well, 50% more damage from our hits. We might be able to get him. It's gonna last for 99 turns. Yeah. So he's gonna steal some of our money. If we can kill him in time, he will not run away with any of it. But it all depends if we can kill him in time. Let's block 2 and then attack for 1. Takes him down to 24. We might have enough strike in our hand to get him. We just don't have a lot of attack cards early on, and this guy might just run away with all of our money. This was a pretty recent change to the game here. They did not used to show up this frequently at the beginning of the game. They usually always showed up at the first area of level 2 here, or of area 2 of the city. Now they show up right away. 9, not enough. Let's block 2. It's at 10. We'll get this. So we'll actually be able to get him. He isn't escaping yet. He's gonna steal more of our money, but as long as we kill him, he's not gonna actually take anything. This vulnerable thing will work for single enemies quite nicely, I think. This will make some battles go pretty nicely. We can actually kill him. There we go. So that took a weak deck into a strong deck with 1 card, basically. I don't mind that. All right, so we could go with like some burst damage kind of stuff this time around. Normally we've been doing poison with our characters, but all-out attack deals 10 damage to all enemies and draws one less card next turn. This is one of the buffs they made, is that now this card, the way it performs now, if you do all-out attack, the draw one less card next turn applies in a stacked manner, I believe is how it works. And I think it says in a more sensible manner is what it means. I don't know if that means that it draws 2 less cards next turn, or if it draws 1 less card for the next 2 turns, maybe, if you stack it. I don't know, but all-out attack might be a nice one to have. Sucker Punch is cool. Dagger Throw is nice, but discard and draw 1. That's not bad. It's kind of a freebie with energy if we have the energy to play it. All-out attack is kind of it's a gamble, right? Because we're going to draw 1 less card next turn, but if we have draw cards in our hand, it might work out okay. And these 2 cards in tandem work nicely because we can draw an extra card or draw 1 card and discard 1 if we need to. I like Dagger Throw, but I think we'll try, again, we haven't tried all-out attack. We're going to give it a try. We're trying everything new this time around. Nothing poison this time around. We're going to do all just kind of the most damage we can get. So we get the Cleric. 50 gold, remove a card from our deck. That's not bad. That's kind of a cheap bonus. I mean, what would we remove? We would want to remove the, start removing strikes probably. So we get this weakness and vulnerable popping through more often, that kind of thing. Yeah, and it's 75 for the first one, I think. So let's just try it. We might be weakening our deck to the point where we're going to have trouble with some of the guys here now. If we don't have enough damage in our deck, but we'll see what happens. Especially we don't know what to expect for some of these enemies now. It doesn't look like there's too many in the first area they've buffed, from what I can see right now. But we'll see. We'll see. So, all-out attack. We'll do some nice stuff to him. I'll hang on to that, though. I'm not going to play it just, well... We'll draw 1 less card. Okay. Let's discard a block. That's our first turn. Okay, we got 8 block on that one now. Let's do 1 more of these. Let's try it. And we're going to draw 1 less card now. Could be good, could be bad. Could be a bad card. We can always choose when to play that one, though. All right, so now we play this vulnerable on him for sure. Get that out there. And then we're going to apply some more extra damage to him. This time around, we're not going to be able to get any block whatsoever, so he's going to hit us for 5. Not terrible. Not terrible. It's hard to know early game here what our build's going to be. I think we have a good idea of how our build's going to go. But, I mean, this is going to be enough, right? It's 10 damage to all enemies. It doesn't say if the vulnerable applies or not. It doesn't look like the vulnerable applies if it's not an attack. So it has to be attack damage for more. So the 10 does not stack with our vulnerable. That's unfortunate to find out, but still it's 10 damage to all enemies. We can always buff that too. Deal 8 damage, draw a card. That's not bad. We need energy though. Slice 5 damage just off the bat. Deal 15 damage, draw 2 more cards next. Well, okay, this could be a nice tandem to put with the other one. You do the all-out attack, and then you do the 15 damage, and you can actually draw 2 more cards next turn anyway. So you don't actually get any bonus, or you can negate the problem there. The problem is it's a 2 cost. And I'm not thrilled about that, especially right now we have no way of gaining more energy. That's a pretty expensive card to play. But we could focus on that. Otherwise, deal 8 damage and draw a card is not a nice little click slash there. Or a freebie, 0 slice. Okay, what's going to be better long term? Probably this card. All right. We're going to do everything opposite. You know what? I've been losing enough to now that we can just do everything opposite what we thought was right, and we'll probably be fine. Gain 75 gold and lose 11 health. Okay, so if we do that, we're probably going to have to rest at the next checkpoint here. And won't be able to heal back what we have lost already. And that'll take us even weaker. I think, we leave it and we lose, wait. We lose 29 gold because we drop some gold, that's right. We scoop down and we drop some gold, and we see our gold combined with other gold in there from other unfortunate travelers. All right, let's get our gold money back. I didn't realize we're losing money on this too, so. We will, we have a merchant coming up at some point here, we do, so. Yeah, we should probably get rest here though. We have pretty low health. We rest, we gain back 21 health. That takes us back up to 66. Otherwise, we smith up a card here. Smithing up a card is not as big a priority right now. Let's get our health back. I don't want to lose this run. We've just started. And really, if I was playing on my own, if I was playing this game on my own, I might just say caution to the wind and just try to upgrade a card and maybe somehow like luck out into a victory still somehow. I think we're gonna go this way so we get the thing right here and avoid the elite probably. I've usually been trying to roll into elites, but now it's like, I don't know. I'm getting distracted by the shiny cards too. We have to make sure this time around, I don't lose sight of what we're doing with our cards. This time we're going around for big damage cards. That's the thing. Big damage. That's the name of the game here. Let's see. I have 2. We can actually kill this guy almost. He's gonna put his block on though, isn't he? Yeah, we can't get him this turn. Okay, let's get some more damage on him then. I don't like wearing down 2 guys at once like that, but the way this works out, this will work better. We can actually get him next turn then. And I don't have to waste a strike on his shield then, right now. And we blocked him, so there's really no downside. He's gonna buff himself, I think. Nope, negative effect to us, so we might not get that. He might be a weakness. Yeah, weakness. So we do less damage. 25% less damage for 2 turns, okay. But we can apply terror. All attack for all enemies. Okay, here we go. So we do this one. And we do 7 damage to each enemy. We do this one, and then we can apply... And we get those cards back. And we don't have to worry about blocking anything, because he's going to die. And we'll kill him with that. And we get more cards back. So we're going to lose 1 and draw 2. Works out nicely. I don't have to worry about blocking anything, because he's not doing anything. Alright, worked out okay. And we're going to reshuffle. We might get that vulnerable card back in there, so this will end very quickly. And this will do the job, actually. There we go. So, big damage for the character. I'm liking the big damage. Okay, so poison. No poison. Weakness or Doppelganger. Next turn, draw X cards and gain X energy exhaust. Okay, so Doppelganger is kind of nice. It's an energy boosting card. We've had this one before. It lets us spend excess energy, basically, and get more cards and more energy for the following turn. Sucker Punch is just a good one to have. It's a good one to have, not a great one to have. I'm going to say Doppelganger is more exciting. There's an upside and a downside to that. I mean, we have to have energy left in order to play it. It won't work in all situations. But when it does work, it's going to work nicely. All right, so let's see what we can do here. We got to block a couple if we don't want to take any damage here, and I really don't want to. What we can do is... We could play Doppelganger and draw more cards next turn. And get an extra energy for next turn here. He's going to debuff us, though. Looks like with his attack, he's probably going to put on a weakness, I think. So I might want to get my attack in now. This would make the most sense. Because it's 10 damage. Alright, let's do it. Alright. Draw one less card next turn here. Doppelganger might have been nice there. We'll see what happens. Scrape. Okay. That did vulnerability. Okay. That's not the end of the world. Because he's not actually going to take advantage of it. He's playing negative effects to us, but powerful negative effect to us. Well, this isn't going to do its job either. But it's fine. It's a little bit of damage. All right, well, we didn't get to take advantage of the vulnerable, at least. Entangle, okay. We can now play attacks for 1 turn. Okay, we can use skill still, though. And then I had to go... Little audio failure there. All of a sudden, I'm getting some bad audio failures lately. I gotta restart I gotta reinstall everything for my audio, I think. Is the only thing I can do. Let's get this out there. Just to shorten this battle up quite a bit. I can't play any attack cards this turn, so let's play the Survivor and knock that out. Block all of his damage, and we're good. All right, I'll take it. So far, we've not taken any damage against this guy. He's got vulnerable, I've got vulnerable. He's doing a big attack here now. And I don't have enough to kill him. I don't have enough to block all that. I'm going to say that... Oh, boy. 19. I can block 15 of it. Do I have enough damage to kill him? Let's see. He does 9 there. And this is just 10, so it's 19. If I get some more energy, I could block some. I need more cards, actually, is what I need. Get some more block in my hand. Well, then I need energy, though, too. I don't want to have to use both my potions. It's a big attack, though. If I give him down to 4, is that acceptable? And just use... I mean, I'm going to pass up my all-out attack here. We don't have any attacks coming next turn except for the Predator. Alright. Let's take the 4 damage. Yeah, let's take the 4 damage. And this factors in my vulnerability right now. Yeah, it does. Okay, good. As I said, that'd be very bad if it didn't. So, all right, now we got a situation here. Let's apply weak, so it's not so bad then. That makes more sense. So it's a 9 to block. We can block 2. Can't play this one now. We could play this one and get more energy next turn here. And then next turn, it's a reshuffle, so we can do whatever we want. I like it. All right, we didn't waste a potion. I hang on to those potions. I probably should use them more liberally, but that's all right. That's all right. That's all right. We can manage still. And let's weaken first of all here. That 0 point weaken is very nice. I might upgrade that if I can. But given the option, I probably would. Let's see. This will do 22. And then this will do 9. There we go. Cool. Works for me. Doppelganger paid off, and let's see. We have a quick slash, deal 8 damage, draw 1 card, or a dagger throw, deal 9 damage, draw 1 card, discard 1, or just dash, gain 10 block, do 10 damage. But this is a 2 cost card, and I'm not thrilled about another 2 cost card in her hand, especially. I think dagger throw is a better one to have. This gives us the potential to use that to great effect. Discarding a card is actually a pretty useful thing to have. All right, our first relic. We got tough bandages. Whenever you discard a card during your turn, gain 3 block. Okay, cool. Discarding cards gives us block. Like it. I'll take it. No downside to that one, really. Merchant. We have plenty of money to spend this time. How you doing? What do you got? Thinking ahead. Draw 2 cards and put a top card from your hand into the draw pile. Okay. Choose and exhaust 2 cards in your hand. Exhaust. Oh, this is interesting. Because this could get rid of poison cards, or not poison cards, but like curse cards out of her hand if need be. Kind of interesting. Flying Knee is a nice one. Because Flying Knee is a gain energy card. We always need those, and it's just better attack card. We could use this and then remove a... We could buy this and then remove a strike from our hand. That'll end up being about the same then. We have non-boss chests now contain cards. Okay. At the start of each combat, a random colorless card to your hand. Okay, maybe. Every time you play 3 attacks in a single turn, gain 4 block. Meh. 4 blocks is not really that useful. For 245 gold, it's not that useful. I think we're going to stick with our plan here. We do the Flying Knee. That's another energy card. We always need more energy. And then we'll get rid of one of our strikes to take its place. And that'll keep our deck as tight as it can be. And we still have 150 to spend. We could gain another one of these. These draw 1 and discard 1 could be useful if we have a lot of 0 cost cards in our hand. Or energy cards, I suppose, too, but we need energy to play them. Or a 0 gain 4 block. I don't know. I'm not too sure about that one. I'm thinking about this one, pondering this one. I'd want to remove another strike if we do this one. I think the discard's so useful later on in the game. Actually, I think the discard's so useful to get rid of like all of the burn cards and wound cards we get. So I think it'll be useful to have those kind of discards. People don't. I used to not think discards were that useful, but now that I've played the game a bit, it is much more useful to have discards. All right, so we have a lot of damage to block here. Let's see. I might want to play this energy card here right now just to get enough block out there. We get 7 and 7. Oh, that was a dex potion. Okay, I'm sorry. I was mistaken. I thought it was energy. It was green, not yellow. Okay. So that's good. We got a lot of block out there. And then we have not much else we can play. I guess what we'll do is throw out a Flying Knee out there and maybe hit him actually, because he's going to be the bigger problem to get rid of. Because he's going to run away with our cash. I don't really want that to happen. We can avoid it. Okay, so we're going to take 4 damage. Not the end of the world. And he's going to take 15 gold from us. So we have to be able to kill him, is the thing. Alright, so a wound card. I had a feeling that would happen. We got energy now. We can terrorize this dude. And if we terrorize him, we can hit him with... Oh, he's going to hit us with a lot of damage, though, isn't he? Alright, so there's that. We get him with this. We get 9 times 3. It's 27. Not enough. We got to defend a little bit here. Block some of this damage. This is pretty bad. Let's hit him with everything we can here, though. All right, that's that. He's going to hit us for 11. It's not great. But I think we can kill him. And he's not going to run with our cash, which is also very important. All right. Oh, we don't have no... Okay, we can hit him with this. All right, let's hit him with this then. All right. Yeah, that's what we should do. Dead. And this doesn't really matter. Okay, what we'll do... Doppelganger it. Exhausting it, but we're going to get an extra card back. It doesn't matter. We'll put the 3 damage on him. So we don't need to worry about getting a any block on right now. We're frail now. We would take less energy or take less block from our cards. Less stacks, basically. And then we have lots of energy. We have 4 energy. We don't have to worry about blocking at all. Let's just do the most beneficial attacks here. So we got 0 cost there. And then I think we play these 4 here. Let's do this first so we get the card in our hand. Maybe it's another one we want to play. Let's get rid of a block. We don't need to worry about that. Let's hit him with this. And then with this. We got him. All right. Stolen back our money. We get a card from our deck. Okay, so we got deal 4 damage to all enemies twice. Could be good. All enemies lose 6 strength for 1 turn. I think we're going with damage this time around. Pure damage. That's the strategy. Okay, so do we want to rest? Or to fight another enemy and then rest? Otherwise, we get 2 enemies back to back and then rest. I think it makes more sense to rest here, fight 2 enemies, rest again, because we might not need to rest a second time, possibly. We can actually use the smith then. This time around, I'm going to take the 21, rack up to 68, almost perfect. If we can manage the next enemies well, it's a good opportunity to try it out. We can manage this enemy well. This is probably not going to happen, though. He's going to hit us for some big attacks here. First of all, it's neutralized, so he does a little bit less here. Secondly, let's see what we can do here now. He's going to hit us for 12 damage. Of anything I can really do. Block some of it. He's going to hit us for 7. I could still hit him with this and draw more cards next turn. All right. Couldn't do much there. We have to get this Doppelganger upgraded because this Doppelganger can be played when there's 0 cards, when we have 0 energy left, basically. And we'll get plus 1 card and plus 1 energy. He's hit us for 7. 61 is not the end of the world. That's the only 7 damage we take. I'd be happy with that. Let's see. We have enough to block this. We have a survivor. Okay. So survivor and that would be enough. Then we get him with a dagger, maybe. Let's hit him with a dagger. We'll get a card in our hand. Let's discard the block then. We'll hit him with the discard here. Oh, I forgot we actually, whenever we discard, we gain 3 blocks. We have enough block now. We don't have to worry about that. Get him with none of these now. That's right. I forgot about that whole thing. So now the discard cards actually make a lot of sense for this character. All right, down to 32. Times 2 now. Let's see. We could do this and then this and then this. And kill him probably. Let's apply this on there. Then, well, that's not enough, is it? We do 4 damage, that's 13. It's not enough to interrupt him. He's not going to get interrupted anyways. Let's see. Let's do this because it discards a card and we get 4 block. I'm only taking 3 now. And let's see, we have 2 energy left. Just 4 damage to all enemies twice. And he would take 5 then, basically. Let's discard this. We'll get 4 block. Let's see. I wish this all-out attack did because it's an attack card. It should deal technically it should deal attack damage, right? It's an attack card. It should deal the bonus vulnerable damage. I guess. I don't know. I don't know how this does work. It's not a skill. It's an attack. It should do the double damage, but it does not. So I get this close at least, and then I can play this and avoid anything, or I can play this and get some more cards back next turn. I'm gonna take 3 damage. All right, I'm gonna block the damage actually. Playing it safe. Not gonna do that though. And wound card in our hand. That's fine. In our deck rather. All right, he's dead in the water. Next, we need to consider blocking this guy. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. Discard this guy because we have enough block now. Do we want to kill this guy or do we want to apply the 11? Because this is overkill to get him with that. I think we get regular strike card next turn here. Yeah, let's do that. Let's get him with what we can here now. And yeah, we'll take extra cards next turn now. So we'll definitely get some strikes in our hand. We can kill him. Maybe kill both if we get 2 strikes, 3 strikes in our hand. Or 3 strikes and some other damage cards. See what happens. Hey, that'll do the trick. Over weakened now, though. All right, flank will do the job. This may help a little bit. Down to 9. We got 8. We got 8. Perfect. Perfect timing. All right. I think if we did that differently, we might have been okay there because we had that 9 attack. I think we went a couple of points over on him. That's all right. We're still going to get there. We're not going to take any extra damage here. Assuming we get him right now. Dagger throw will do the trick. Dagger throw will do the trick. All right. Works for me. 19. I gotta remember I have this thing for discards because that's the one thing I'll always forget. Draw 3, discard 1 is worth 4 block then, technically. It's a 3 block card then. Draw a card if it's a skill, gain 3 block. Escape plan's not a bad one because it's a free card, basically. Just a free block. Not a bad one to have. Alright, so with 9 down, I think I wouldn't rest before the boss necessarily. This guy might hit us for some. He's the red slaver. Let's see what happens here. Let's see. We have to do 2 defense here. We have nothing to weaken him, right? Yeah, so we have 2 defense here to not take any damage. I'll try to avoid damage if I can. Probably should have played this first to see if I get a better card in my hand. Should have played this instead. Oh well. And we get 3 block though. Well, it doesn't really matter because we already had 10 on there. I guess if I'd, if I'd planned ahead, I would have been fine. I got to play those discard card up first front here now. All right, so apply this. If I do this and discard, I got 11 block. Discard, okay. We got 11 block now. I can block that, and then I can apply this. All right, we're in good shape. We're in good shape. Okay, let's see. Predator might be nice. There we go. 13 damage, there we go. Nice, let's go for the big damages. A swift potion and more cards for a deck. Okay, so apply 3 poison, apply 3 weak. That's kind of cool, but 2 cost I'm not thrilled about. Dagger spray is cool, dagger throw. I mean, again, we have the item for discard, so let's take advantage of that. And again, we got to start working out getting some of our strikes out of our hand now. Let's go over to, doesn't matter. Let's go, and I think I'm okay with rest, or I'm okay with smithing on this one. Let's see what we can do. What's the upgrade of this? So it's a 0 cost for terror. That's nice. That's not bad. I had a feeling that's what it would be. Flying knee, 11 damage instead of 8. Gain 5 block for that one. Dagger spray, 6 damage to all enemies twice. Dagger throw becomes 12 damage. That's not bad. Doppelganger is one I would definitely consider upgrading. Predator becomes 20 damage and draw 2 more cards. That's not bad. Yeah, especially if I want that. This one. Actually, this becomes more useful in battles where we're not going to have a lot of. Being able to play this card with 0 left in our energy is not bad because it gains more energy next turn for free. That's 14. No. That's it. That's okay. I think what we're doing is just going to go with the Doppelganger upgrade. It'll be useful. It'll be useful because at least we can gain 1 extra energy and then 1 extra card next turn, especially to mitigate our other things we got going on. So let's take on the boss and hopefully we'll do it. All right, we got the big old slime boss here. We faced this guy before. We've lost this guy before. Could be a good one. Could be a bad one. We'll see. Yeah, If we discard a card and gain a skill, we get block. It's not a skill, so we don't get anything. Anytime we discard, we get an extra block. So it would make sense to discard this dagger spray. I think I'm not going to use that. Let's get this block out there. Dagger spray, discard. And we're up to 11, so that's perfect. Now we have 2 energy to play still. Vulnerable might not be bad. It's gonna exhaust it from our deck. We might need to save it for another turn here. Should we just get the 9 damage out on him? I'm just thinking we're gonna want this for, because I think once he splits, he's gonna split a couple times here. Once he splits, we're gonna want this vulnerable on another character, I think, or another enemy here. So let's do deal 9 damage and draw another card in, because we could use another attack here. Let's do this card. All right, and I guess I go all out attack then, and we're gonna draw the one last card now. Hopefully it doesn't come back to bite us. Oh, except he's gonna draw 2 less. Oh, because we only got 3 cards in that one. Great, 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 great. Oh, is he splitting though? No, he's just gonna clear. Okay, so we need to block next turn here a lot. Let's do this. Let's do this. And that puts us in good shape for next turn. We'll get, we have 1 card. Draw 1 less card for 2 turns. We'll draw 2 extra cards next turn. And that extra energy. Okay, we need to get a big block on here because he's gonna do like a jump attack. Is what I remember. Slime Crush. Is that now? Okay, it's coming up. 35. Yeah, we need to get, or you need to interrupt here. Either way, let's see what happens. Okay, so we need to interrupt down to, we need to get him down to 70. Right? Can we do that? Let's see. We got 9 there. That takes him down to 88. Dagger Throw takes him down to 79. We might be able to get him, or we're going to take 35 damage. How much do we really need here? 18 takes him down to 80. Then we need 10 more on top of that. Do I have a 10 damage card in my hand here? I'm not able to get it. But what are our options here, though? We're going to take 35 damage here because I can't block that much of it. Gaining 5 block right now is not going to help us that much. Let's see. I have 12 here. Okay, no, we can do this. We can do this because we have 12 here. I forgot we have 4. Oh, we got saved here, actually. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. Let's get rid of you. We're not going to block at all here, oddly enough. And we only got to get to under 26 now. We're going to interrupt either way, though. Let's get rid of you because we're not going to play that. We need to do 7 damage with 2 cards here. We got him. We got him. We got him interrupted. Yes. And that is it. So we're going to 265 health enemies here next. But we got there. We managed to get past that without taking any block, which is fantastic. All right, now we got 2 big guys here. All right, he's been 16, so we'll worry about him first. He's going to do a debuff. 5 and 5, and that's it right now. I could play one of these, draw some extra cards here, and maybe we get a block. We did not get a block, though. So we're going to take 6. All right, let's block and then block. 6 damage. Flying Knee. And I can, like I said, I can play this and get an extra energy next turn, an extra card. Let's do it, actually. So we get 2 extra energy next turn and 1 extra card. And hope for the best. 6 is not that bad. Again, because we only need to make it through this battle. We don't have to win it big. We just got to make sure we win. All right, all-out attack is not bad. But we need to block some stuff here. Okay. Let's see. We need to block 16. We only have 3 here. Or 6 total. So he's going to take 10 damage. Oh, we can apply weaken though. All right, so 12 damage. We're going to take 6 damage then. With 2 of these. Then we could do all-out attack and he's going to apply debuff though. If he hits us for a bad one here. Okay, let's see. Can we interrupt here maybe? We need a lot of damage here still. We'll try our best. 65 would need to be 32. We're not going to get there. All-out attack and 1 less card next turn. That'll do it. All right. Worst case scenario, we use our other swift potion and draw more cards. All right, we're weakened, and you did wound cards. That's not bad. That's not bad. We took 6 damage. We're still doing okay. And we don't need to worry about blocking here at all. Let's throw this out there and see what happens. Let's get rid of a strike. So he's interrupted. He's down to 31. So we're going to weaken this guy as much as we can here. We got 2 more energy to do it. Let's see if we can get him with more here with this. We'll see what happens with this. All right. All right, so we got 9 for no reason, but 2 enemies that are going to be 19 now. So that's not bad. Splitting, okay, good. And we got a couple cards that can do 10. Or 11. That's not bad. We got a lot of damage to worry about here now. And we have nothing that can block. We got 1 block here. We can play those 2, and that's it. We can't kill anybody. Can we get him? What did I say? 32? We can interrupt him and not take that. Worry about 16. That might be better to do. Let's see. Deal 3 damage to all enemies twice, so it's 6. That takes him down to 41. We hit him with this. And that takes him down to... I think it's enough. Okay, interrupts at 16. We'll take 16 damage then overall. We could have blocked 5 of it, but that's okay. I think we did okay here. Given what we were working with, I think we did okay. We're gonna have 2 enemies, more enemies now. It's gonna be pretty bad if they all decide to attack us at once. And these wound cards are gonna start to become a big problem. I think we have enough that we can take care of at least one of these guys next turn. I mean, clearly we have enough. We just gotta do it. All right, so now we haven't played this yet. Now we're kind of stuck with a bad situation on that. Let's weaken. Let's do escape line here first. Okay. Let's do survivor here, because that'll get us 3 block. Let's think this through here quick. Flying need is 6. I don't have any other attack really in my hand. It's 8. I have 8 damage in my hand right now. So let's get rid of the wound. Okay, we're up to 14 now. We're gonna take 1 damage. All right, it's not bad. And we can weaken him. There we go. Probably should have played this on him first, though. Well, now I'll play this on somebody else, like him back there, maybe. And we'll do this. All right, next turn we'll get him then. All right. We'll be right here. Okay, we're gonna take less energy now. We have less block per thing here. Okay, so we can get him. We have enough to get him. We'll get 4 block from each of these cards. That's oh, we only get 2 block back, right? Get rid of the wound. That's 3. Oh, because this isn't affected by this. That's nice. Good. And we can kill him. Let's get rid of... Let's see, we have 3 block right now. Let's discard this. That's also worth 3. We can play this and gain another 3. It's up to 9 then. Let's hit on him. And let's get rid of this for now. It's up to 9. Let's do this. We're getting close then. We're getting real close on a lot of these guys. All right, wearing him down. Now we can kill him on a whim whenever we want to. We have that 10 damage all enemies. Yeah, we do. All out attack is coming up. All out attack is good. I think it's a good time to play that. 1 down, 2 down, and 3 almost down. Pretty good. Okay. We got enough. We have 8. Not enough. All right, let's block. Let's hit him for 8 then. Worst case scenario, we get him next turn. He's not going to kill us, so we're okay. Like I said, we don't have to worry about surviving. Good. Just got to survive. And we got him. Deal a ton of damage. Why not? Why not make it a lot of damage? 100 gold and a card. All right, after image, after you play a card, you gain 1 block. Not bad. Your next attack, your attack damage is doubled. That's not bad. And you cannot draw any cards this turn. Green cards cost 0 this turn. So all my cards basically cost 0. But I don't draw any cards for bullet time. Bullet time would be kind of interesting. If I got a lot of cards in my deck at one time and can play this one, that might be useful. I'm kind of interested in this, but it's 2 cost, unfortunately. That could be very, very good. Popping through, though. And whenever you play a card, you get 1 block. I don't know if after image is that useful. 1 block isn't going to really make or break us. I think this could, though. So let's do that. And this is next turn. It's not just next attack. It's next turn. All attack damage is doubled. So this could end up being very, very good. I think it could be very, very good. All right. Proceeding. And our relics are the Eternal Feather. Every 5 cards in your deck, you get more at the campfires. Here we got the Black Star. Elites can drop 2 relics when defeated. Nice. And the question card. On our card reward screen, choose from 4 cards. I like this one. This means we got to go elite hunting. But I think we can. That might be fun. We're taking the Black Star. This could be crazy. And I think Black Star is one of the new items that was just added. Let's take a look here quick and see. Yep, that's the new boss relic, Black Star. Yeah, it's a brand new one. We just saw it. Okay, so the Black Star. We'll give that a try next time. Thank you guys so much for checking out this episode. Let's proceed to the city here. And I'll wrap it up there. Thank you guys for joining me once again. I'll be doing these, basically I'll be doing 1 run a week. So we'll go as deep as we can each time. But every Thursday or so, or whenever the game updates, seems like it's every Thursday, we'll put out a new run. Starting over, and I'll keep it to just those times. We're not doing more than 1 run per patch. But we'll hopefully explore a lot of the information and hopefully explore a lot of the cool stuff that's added in each time. And it should be really cool. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for checking out this episode. Let me know what you think of this current build down in the comments below. Kind of a big attack build. I don't know if it's gonna have we have a lot of energy in our hand. We need somehow to gain a lot of energy. Doppelganger will help us a little bit there. But yeah. Could be interesting. Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you back next time for more. Have a good night.